because our colleague Mel Kiper, you may know him as the lead-in to this show.
He's on this show before we
us,
are. Yeah.
But he's actually got to retire this year.
Mm-hmm.
He has not announced it. I haven't heard him talk about it much.
It's not his decision to make. Like it was a promise that he made.
Yeah, it's a decision he made 8 years ago. Now, what this was, 8 years ago, Jimmy Clausen was a fairly high-rated college quarterback, and Kiper had him more highly rated than anyone. Had him, maybe going in the top 10. And then finally he says, you know what? Jimmy Clausen is going to work out as a quarterback in the NFL. If he doesn't, I will retire. And what's the guy's name? The kid, the NFL draft kid, McShay, calls him on it and says, all right, how many years are we getting to decide this bet, whether or not Jimmy Clausen can become a great quarterback? And he says 3 years, and Kiper says 8 years. Give me 8 years to see if Jimmy Clausen pans out. Well, it has been 8 years, and I would say, since he hasn't been in the NFL since 2015, it's safe to say that Jimmy Clausen did not pan out. We made this song a couple years ago.
I bet he get a workout before Kaepernick, though.
He was drafted by the Carolina Panthers, so we suffered through him for a few years. The only NFL game I've ever been to.
Literally the worst quarterback I've ever seen in the NFL.
The only NFL game I've been to was maybe the worst NFL game of all time. It rained, and it was a terrible Panthers team hosting a terrible Bengals team. I don't even remember who played for him. Jimmy Clausen was the quarterback. Finally, we got rid of Jimmy Clausen. We shipped him off to Chicago, and unfortunately, they came into a dire emergency where they had to start Jimmy Clausen, and that's where we produced this song.
Sad to see you're starting Jimmy Clausen. I hope he finds the goal line. I hope he's been good this whole time. I'm hoping he leads a come from behind when the game is on the line. But I'm glad that Jimmy Clausen's yours, not mine.